Assalamu alaikum. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be upon us. It's a new week and I'll be giving you daily updates on the Islamic finance market. Our passion is helping business owners, individuals and entrepreneurs in advancing the wellness and provide solutions in all aspects of business and finance for our communities. Speaking on financial solutions, there is a lot of financial uncertainty, but when it comes to taking key decisions, who do we ask? Where do we get the right advice and who do we trust? In this presentation, you will learn non-interest finance dynamics of money, finance business transactions, and understand the value it needs for you and your community. You will understand the key principles that will guide you in your daily transactions. Today, we will discuss what Islamic finance is, the major types of Islamic finance, and its importance to economic and social stability. Before we go on, let us give you the latest update in the Islamic finance market across the globe. The Islamic Development Bank has issued a $1.5 billion debit sustainability sukuk in response to COVID-19 with its first ever sustainability sukuk to tackle the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic in its member countries. Proceeds from the debit sustainability issuance will be exclusively deployed by ISDB towards social projects under the ISDB Sustainable Finance Framework with a focus on access to essential services, SME financing, and employment generation categories under the umbrellas of SDG 3, Good Health and Well-being, and SDG 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth for its 57 member countries to assist them in tackling the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. The project categories are identified as per the guideline standards set from the International Capital Market Association under its Sustainability Bond Guidelines 2018 and the Social Bond Principles 2018. The issuance, the first ever AA-rated sustainability sukuk in the global capital market, is one of the many initiatives that ISDB has undertaken as part of its wide-ranging response to COVID-19 pillared on the 3 R's: Respond, Restore, and Restart framework in its member countries. It marks the second trade based on the bank's sustainable finance framework, which also served as the foundation upon which the bank issued its debut €1 billion Green Sukuk in November 2019. The attractive pricing achieved in the market environment, which is cautiously opening up, once again validates ISDB's strong credit and financial position, reaffirmed by its AAA ratings, coupled with its commitment to tackling the aftermath of COVID-19. It made a compelling stories for investors to participate in order book, especially SRI investors. Moving on to the definition of what Islamic finance is. Islamic finance represents a financial activity that aligns with the principle of Sharia, which is derived from the religious precepts of Islam, particularly the Quran and the Hadith. Sharia law prohibits unethical, immoral activities, as well as gambling, uncertainty, and so on. Islamic finance encourages entrepreneurship, mutual cooperation, generosity, a spirit of partnership, which connects the capital owner with the real economic activity that can actually contribute to the welfare of the society, such as commerce, manufacturing, construction, and so on. All these are required to seek for wealth for our need. How can Islamic finance help individuals and communities? People can go and have alternative products. Those who don't want to take usury or interest can have access to banking service, whether on religious ground or ethical considerations. People who don't want their money to finance gambling or prostitutions. Every financial system develops by bringing alternatives. Islamic finance is about finance, economics, regulation, financial inclusion, improving business and eradicating poverty within the communities. The term Islam social finance refers to modes of finance that are rooted in Islam ethics and intended for social benefits. This includes zakat, almsgiving, waqf, endowment, sadaqah, charity, as well as card as an interest-free loans. When one defines Islamic finance, it is vitally important that Islamic social finance is included to achieve 3 crucial benefits. First, it expands the sector scale. For instance, ISDB Group deployed over $2 billion to support OIC members. Second, social finance is far more inclusive and widely adopted in countries like United Arab Emirates and other Gulf nations. And thirdly, social finance embodies key values such as generosity and concern for others. The major types of Islamic finance are Mudaraba, profit sharing; Wadiya, safekeeping; Musharaka, joint venture; Murabaha, cost-plus finance; Ijara, leasing; Hawala, an international fund transfer system; Takafu, Islamic insurance; and lastly, Sukuk, which is known as Islamic bonds. So what is the importance of economic and societal stability in Islamic finance? Islamic finance focuses on equity-based, asset-backed, ethical, sustainable, environmentally and socially responsible type of financing which promotes risk-sharing, connects the financial sector with the real economy, and emphasizes the financial inclusion and social welfare in the economy. As the 2008 global financial crisis witnessed a series of unparalleled financial meltdown and disruptions of the international financial system, Islamic financial institutions were less affected, protected by their fundamental operating principles of risk sharing and the avoidance of leverage and speculative financial. This has led to a greater appreciation on the distinct nature of Islamic finance, in addition to its explicit inbuilt strengths that support financial stability. In some way, the contribution of Islamic finance to real economic development, among others, include the inherent nature of Islamic finance, which promotes real economic development, the availability of socio-economic tools that could help to improve financial access and foster the inclusion of those deprived of financial services to achieve real economic growth, and the availability of formal Islamic financial services in several Muslim-majority markets, which previously have remained largely unserved by the financial sector due to religious reasons. And that will be all for the Islamic Finance Daily Update today. You can log on to our website www.flowshareng.com to watch our videos, read our reports and analysis. Till tomorrow, thank you for watching and bye for now.